That's better. I can see now. Hello, Becky. Hope you're good. What happened was I knocked the Ethernet cable when I was just manoeuvring the laptop into the shade, and so it sent a poor connection. And so I did reconnect it, but then I still couldn't see. So I thought, well, do you know what? Let's sort the problem, and then I'll go back on. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for finding me. And so I stupidly thought I could manage without it this afternoon, but not taking into account of the direction the sun was coming from. And so, yeah, I've got a much better view now of my monitor. And so the thing is when you can't see what you're doing, it makes your enjoyment of the stream worse as well, doesn't it? Because it means that I can't see what I'm doing and you can't see what I'm not doing. So okay, well listen, Aviation Fan says take this as fair warning. I'm about to be in the eye of a cyclone. So your phone signal and all that is going to be absolutely dreadful. Listen, take care, all right? As long as you're all right, we can deal with everything else, can't we? That's better. That's a lot better. And so the good thing about this light is that you get some really, really amazing shots as well. That's better. That's so much better. Good afternoon, Julie. I hope you're good. We were here. It wasn't the internet, it was me. I decided I was going to put the shade around the laptop after I'd started the live because I couldn't see. And then knocked the Ethernet cable and it gave me a dodgy signal. So rather than continuing on a dodgy signal, I thought, you know what? Let's go for a new one, shall we? Let's go for a new one. So thank you for finding your way back. I'm good. Thank you, Julie. I hope you are as well. Hope your Wednesday has gone well. And so I will be here tomorrow. Hello, John. Thanks for coming back, my friend. I will be here tomorrow, just not quite sure what time yet. And of course, I have to also schedule a live to finish that A380 off as well, don't I? Because we've got some decals to finish, and I've got some decals to reattach. And so, hello Maria, congratulations and many thanks on being a member for 1 month at Runway Visitor Park level. It's great to have you on board with your support, Maria. And so it's also good to try new locations. Now, the regulars among us may notice that we're in a slightly different location today, different from where we were on Monday, and also different from where we normally stream from as well. And so I'm just testing the new equipment out just to see what it can do for us. And so hopefully where we are, your picture is lovely and clear. I'll take my phone off that Wi-Fi for a start, that's better. Picture looks pristine. Well, thank you very much, Julie. That's what I was going for, so that's good. Is it as clear as it was the other day, Julie? Hello, Tanya. So I was just filling the folks in that that wasn't a Bruno problem. You know, we don't talk about Bruno. That was definitely a Becky problem. So I apologise, but now I can do a lot better than I was doing before. Well, that remains to be seen, I think, doesn't it? %100% perfect. That's good. That's brilliant. Good. Great news. Great news. And so there was 2 appliances deployed this afternoon. If anyone knows what happened this afternoon at the airport, I'd love to get the knowledge on that. It's not something that I have any knowledge of. Tanya's lurking and working. Good. Do you know what? Nothing gets past you, Julie. You're right. Some nutter was giving out tons of memberships last time. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate your support. And so, yeah, it was absolutely, it was a bonanza, the stream on Monday, wasn't it? All the planets aligned, I think, for us. And Julie was going wild in the aisles. Tanya was going wild in the aisles. And there were memberships galore here, there and everywhere. No finer 2 people to have on my side. Thank you so much, Julie. It's really lovely to hear the feedback that comes back off our members, our viewers, our lurkers. It's an absolute pleasure to be invited into your lives. And so I'm not sure what's for dinner tonight. Might be a chippy tea on the way home tonight. It's about that time, isn't it? Yep, just on 4:05 here at Manchester. Let's have a look and see what's on the way for us tonight. So we've got some departures coming up. Now, destinations such as Amsterdam, Vienna, Bristol, that lovely sunny place called Bristol, Reykjavik, Belfast, Aberdeen, Riga, Paris, Lisbon, Madrid, Valencia. Ryanair taxis are out and about, so you'll see lots of them this afternoon. And there's a couple of lovely little pocket rockets. Salzburg's Jet Aviation in their Cessna. They've already gone. And then the arrivals board is looking a little bit like this. So we've got Ryanair from Lanzarote due at 14 minutes past. The T-Trolley from London, KLM, Dutch Pride, will be joining us from Amsterdam. They're actually going to be early this afternoon. They're due at 4:30, but it's estimated at a 21-minute earlier than expected arrival. And so, yeah, we've got it all coming up for you. Just having a look down the arrivals board to see if I can see anything of note. Pocket rockets are plenty this afternoon. The Budapest arrival for international jet management. That's going to be an Embraer Phenom 300. Lovely black silver with a red flash through it. Absolutely stunning, that one on the picture. I can't wait to see it when it gets here. And so all we need are the planes. I'm just going to flick through out of my phone and see what's on approach. Ryanair flying over us from Dublin to Amsterdam. But on the approach at the moment, KLM are on their way in. And I can't see anyone in front of them. BA going over just to the north of the airport from London to Glasgow. And so KLM are still quite a distance out. It says arriving in 2 minutes on their flight radar, but I mean, they're just over Hyde at the moment. They left Amsterdam about 42 minutes ago. It's a nippy little flight, isn't it? Fancy going to Amsterdam. I want to go and hire a bike in Amsterdam. Not because I like cycling, just because I've always liked the idea of riding a bike over that bridge in Amsterdam. Do you know where I mean? So just having a perusal to see what's on the occurrence. So KLM will be arriving in a 737. I love the delivery on that. Just give you a perusal of what the view is like here this afternoon. It's absolutely stunning. Look at that sky. Beautiful sky. It seems that we've waited such a long time for it. They're just coming over Cheadle now, so we should be able to see them very shortly. That reminds me, I have noticed the summer timetable for Manchester Airport in terms of the operational times of the runway. And so from the 1st of April, not a joke, 1st of April 2025, your runways will operate as such. So it'll be dual runway ops Monday to Friday from 6:15 a.m. until 8 o'clock in the evening. And Saturday will be 6:15 a.m. until 4 p.m. And then Sunday will be 6:15 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. and then 1 p.m. until 8 p.m. and it will be single ops at all other times outside that. So I'll put those on the community page as well so that you can have a perusal, work out your schedule, and the great thing about dual ops means twice as many planes. And so just going over to KLM, who should just be coming into the picture for you now. Just focus on them a bit for you. There we go. Stunning livery, this KLM livery. Hello, Claire. I hope you're well. Do you know what? You're absolutely dead right, Claire. It is a beautiful afternoon to be doing a bit of plane spottery. Great to have you on board. We are at Manchester Airport in the north of England for your Wednesday afternoon evening slot, Wednesday afternoon fix. And don't forget to check out the channel tomorrow if you're available, because we'll be here for a few hours tomorrow as well. Hello, Malky. It really, do you know, I feel awful complaining. You know, that sun's burning my leg. I know, yeah, crikey. Never thought I'd be saying that. It really is. Yeah. Have you seen that up close, Julie? The Nimrod and the Trident over in the RVP. Very, very nice specimens. And you know what? I had a cheeky look round because the fences had all come down. I don't know if that was due to the weather, but you can actually walk right up close and even underneath them. Amazing. Hello, Sam, TTE Aviation and Gaming. Hope you're good, mate. And so Sam has a very, very good channel and he broadcasts in 4K. He's actually got a 360 cam as well. You should check out his stream from Heathrow that he did on Sunday. Awesome, awesome job, Sam. Well done to you, mate, and congratulations on that stream. It was really good. My pleasure, Sam. Always look out on your channel when I'm not streaming. Yeah, that's right, John. You're absolutely right. I did. So I walked right up close and underneath it during a live stream I did on my phone, didn't I, John? And the reason I did the live stream on my phone was because the setup I have for my outdoor studio, if it's windy, the two really don't marry together, and it's something that I'm working on. But being a hobbyist, obviously, everything has a price. And so I love my setup, don't get me wrong. It's just that I do worry when the wind gets up, my laptop and my tripods go flying, and it's something that I want to sort, you know. And so I did it on my phone, and we literally walked around all the aircraft. You'd had a tour of the RVP. Um, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did as well. Lovely afternoon to get the deck chairs out this afternoon. Going across the top is Lufty A320 Neo, travelling between Munich and Dublin. On the incoming, we've got an ATR 72, and that's in Aer Lingus colours. Love a little prop. Hello, Mark Lawrence. I hope you're well. No worries at all, John. Thanks for joining, and hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow. So I'm hoping to be here around 11 o'clock-ish. Hopefully I'll get here a bit earlier than that, but that is the time we're going for at present. Thank you so much, Sam. That's really, really kind of you to say. It is looking a lot better now, isn't it? I know why. Yeah, I was so surprised with the quality when I watched it back on Monday. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was so clear, lovely. Ryanair just arrived and taxiing. Oh, they're going to take a short taxi. Absolutely right turn, Clyde. Looks like EasyJet are about to take their leave for Iceland. Another incoming coming, so I will do my best not to make you dizzy. This one's the tea trolley arriving from Heathrow. Do you know what? I'd really love that, Julie. Julie says, I wonder if we beat the records in tomorrow's stream. It's like anything, you know. It depends who's streaming, to be truthful, as to what happens. We're only a relatively small channel in comparison to the other channels based at Manchester. We do our thing, don't we? Hello, Ivy May. Ivy May's watching at Nanny and Grandad's Julie. And so, am I on the big telly, sweetheart? Thank you so much, Mark. That's really kind of you to say. We're not on the big telly. Oh, Jan. That's okay. I don't mind. When I watch it back, I take over the telly. I'm terrible. Lovely big 50-inch telly to watch it on. Smashing. Let's leave, BA. And if we're quick, we'll get Ryanair. Into the sunshine until they become a silhouette. Off they head. It could be, you know, it could be the one. Have you checked it back, Sam? Sam says he thinks that might be the one he flew home on Sunday. Do you know what? I'd love to do an internal flight. I've never done one. So I hope you're being good for Nanny and Grandad, Ivy May. and you're not exhausting them like you normally do. It's what 9-year-olds do, isn't it? You love my stream. You have to say that. I own you. What's this cheeky little one coming in? So that's my daughter on my mother-in-law's YouTube account watching the channel. I bet she's being spoilt as well. She always is. It's crept past me. Where is it? Let's see if we can find it. It landed and then it disappeared. That's the thing with the small ones when they land over that side, trying to keep hold of them. It's just the camera work that's a bit dodgy, Julie. We're getting there, aren't we? Let's. Can we see this one? It's over Heel Green on finals, coming in from Tenerife. Just see it coming from behind the trees now, so it will be in your eye shot in a moment. How funny is that? So yeah, you got a point there, Mark. If we get a lot of members, you might have to do a GoFundMe to. Blimey, I'm not surprised. Just going to head over back to the sky again. We've got another incoming. This time in Jet 2 colours. Just arriving from Victoria. Well, it looks like they've brought the sunshine back with them. The good thing about these lighter evenings coming means that we'll be able to do a few more evening streams as we progress through the seasons this year into the summer. And so that means we'll be plane spotting into the late evening as opposed to 6 o'clock-ish. And so, Mark, that's one thing that I pride our community on, is that everyone is welcome. Our moderators and our community are so friendly. And we wouldn't have it any other way. They do some great work, those guys and girls that look after our channel. Hello, Peter. And so those new to the channel will think that the planes are disappearing. So as the land lies, it does actually go over a bit of a hill, and the airport pub and restaurant is just at the foot of the runway. And so it looks like they're going out of shot, but the terrain of the airport is it's not flat. Have you seen Birmingham Airport? It looks like they're on a big dipper, doesn't it? Because of where Aviation Aviation stand. It captures the natural terrain of the land, which is simply stunning. And so we're just trying to have a look for that flight on flight radar, and it seems they've turned their transponder off, or they're certainly masking it to us anyway. But don't worry, because there's another one coming. And flight radar's not picking that one up yet too, doesn't it? You know what? It's lovely, isn't it? I can't thank the community enough for the comments that we receive. It's lovely to continually welcome people back to our community, and then of course to receive new people. It really is something to be thankful and grateful for. Hello, Chris Jones, 32. I hope you're well as well. It's great to have you with us, my friend. I'm just going to see if I can reload Flight Radar up because it's lying to me about stuff. That's better. It's all come back up now. Might have been a temporary blip in there. Which do you prefer, guys? Do you prefer Flight Radar or do you prefer Radar Box? Interested to know which you favour more. So I've got a gold membership for Flight Radar 24. And so Freedar, I've never heard of that one, Mark. You use Radar Box and Freedar. Lufthansa City livery. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. Very nice. Nice spot that this afternoon. So yeah, you use ADS-B for military and civil. You use FR24. I've got a scanner, and my scanner will do both military and of course the civilian sort of stuff as well. Which is pretty cool. And so I'm hoping that I'd be able to take in a couple of air shows this year as well. That'll test me camera work, won't it? Or should I not bother? Like, keep practicing, Beck. Keep practicing. Lots of birds around here today, you know. I'm surprised they haven't been round with the bird scarers on. It is, isn't it? Ordinarily, where I stand, you can actually see Manchester very, very clearly. But because I'm downwind a little bit from where I normally stand, it's Manch Airport today. Mark said he's multitasking at the moment. I think I'm trying to do that, and I'm doing it terribly today. I'm normally pretty good. So somebody said to me once, there's no such thing as multitasking, you just do many things badly. I don't agree. I think multitasking's a thing. So Tanya's back to work now, so she'll be lurking some more. Have you got me on the big telly today? Oh, thanks, Mark. That's really kind of you to say. We can but try. I think that's what we'll go with. We can but try. And I'm on the big telly, am I? Is it nice and clear?
Is there anything good coming in?
There's a Royal Emirate coming in later on, but nothing to go too excited about. It depends what you're into. I just find it really, really cathartic. Ah, it's the buzz. Now, this always makes me smile when it comes into Manchester, because Manchester has obviously an association with the worker bee, and they have what they call the bee network in Manchester as well. All the public transporters come back under government rule, and it's called the bee network, and they all sport a bee. Great symbol for Manchester. Hello, Sandy. Hope you're well. See if I can get a bit closer to this buzz now. That's better. It makes a lovely change. So Buzz is owned by Ryanair. I believe it's the European leg of Ryanair. And so it's just nice to see the livery, because Ryanair planes, they're uniformly the same. And I'm a livery queen. That's what I like to see. I like to spot the different liveries. I was really gutted I missed the Man City playing the other night, although I'm not a Man City fan. I think that would have been such a sight to see. It basically Manchester City livery on a Etihad Dreamliner, so lovely blue colour as well, by the way. And so a lot of people thought I was watching an alternative stream, Ants Aviation. He was actually on the show with us, on the stream with us on Monday. He came to see us for a couple of hours. I was watching his stream on Monday night, and he showed that on TikTok. He was really smart. Like I said, a bit gutted that I didn't catch it as well. But we'll see it again, won't we? Excuse me if you heard me yawning. It feels a bit like I got up yesterday now. It's a lovely little 3 a.m. start for me today. Won't be 3 a.m. tomorrow. I'll still be snoring at that time. Just get these bushes out the way and it'll focus. Apologies for that, folks. Where we are, there is I could do with some secateurs bringing with me, because it is focusing from time to time on those that are in front of me. And so I'd love to get, one of those Sigma lenses. They can see for quite a distance. The lens that I've got sees a couple of miles. I think we've got it at 3 miles, which, to be fair, is quite a distance, 3 miles, And so if we were to go to do a stream for Liverpool Airport, I could probably get away with filming from Ellesmere Port Boat Museum, which is across on the other bank of the Mersey. I could probably get away with that. So that's an idea of the distance it covers. Air France at the foot of the runway. Just going to swing by for those. Hold tight, because they are waiting for the authority to go. They've got the authority to go, and they are now careering down the runway. Nice quick rotation and up. And so the sun is just in the right place now, and if I was to turn that too far around that way, it would most definitely catch your eyes. And so as the day becomes evening, I think we're in a good spot to get a good look at the comings and goings. And so where Peter says Manchester has an aviation museum. Does it? I might like to go and see that. I know I've been to the Concorde hangar at the runway visitor park, and I've walked around the planes they have there within the grounds of the runway visitor park as well. And so I'd really like to have a look at the DC-10 they've got, but that doesn't seem to be open whenever I've been, so it's a shame. Anyone's watching from the RVP, I'd love to have a look round. So lovely, nice, calm evening again. That wind seems to have died down a little bit, which is good. Just show you what the windsock is doing. We've had some very horizontal windsocks recently. It's just gently floating in the breeze at the moment. We seem to have hit a bit of a lull. We're just taking the lovely scenery. Oh, correction, we haven't. We have got an arrival. Looks like a Sun Express, doesn't it? Some of the Sun Express planes have some lovely liveries on them. You've seen the Star Trek one? Star Trek one's really cool. Hello, Andy. I hope you're well. And so I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to catch up with you. Had a couple of very early starts. Let's have a look at the arrivals and departures board again, folks, shall we? And so arriving in the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so is the flight from Budapest, the one we were talking about before, the International Jet Management. It is estimated at 4 minutes past 5 arrival. That's an Embraer Phenom 300, and if the picture on flight radar is right, it looks like a silver and black livery with a red flash running through the middle. Go faster stripe. Hello, Jay. You okay? And so the Budapest flight in the Buzz colours arrived early, and Jet2 also arrived early. They were 24 minutes early. Wow. So departures from the airport are looking a little bit like this. So we've got Valencia, a Ryanair flight, which will be leaving at 25 past 5 as opposed to 5:02. And of course, Turkish from Istanbul will be here shortly as well. Orange Airways just landed. Thanks for putting that in the chat, Jay. I appreciate that. If you would like to continue the chat outside of our streams, then you can indeed click the link, and that will take you to our Discord server, where you'll find a lovely little growing community on there to have a chat in between the streams. Lots of lovely people in there will make you feel so welcome. All hours of the day and night. I'm just going to pin Jay's message, or should I say can't catch a bite message, to the top of the chat. And so if you wish to join us in our chat outside the streams, just click on that link. And so within that link, you find out a lot of the information first. And we thrash out ideas for the channel, post pictures, and much more. And so, Andy, if you check your username, you should have a spanner by the side of you now. And so on with the arrivals. Aer Lingus will be arriving from Dublin. Of course I'm not calling you a spanner, Andy. Aer Lingus will be arriving at 5:05. And what are they going to be in? Oh, it's an ATR 72 incoming prop alert. Turkish are due right this moment. Still showing as estimated on flight radar, A321neo. I can see something lurking behind those trees and foliage and such like. Should come into your picture in a moment. So we've got some runners doing some training, just going past us. They're not in the footage, it's just the planes that are in the footage. And it's a TUI, this one. So TUI just arrived from Tenerife. In the summertime, that is a Dreamliner. Most of the time. So quiet. So quiet. May just need to adjust the ISO settings a little, just due to the sunlight. Thanks a lot, Andy. If you like the channel, please don't forget to click the like button. We'd really appreciate that. It does so much for our small channel. So if you've just joined us, welcome. I'm Becky. These are the planes. We are at Manchester Airport in the north of England. for your afternoon, early evening spotting delight. So you can find us not just on YouTube, but you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, and you'll find us at where's it gone? It's disappeared. There it is. At Becky's Live Aviation. We are at beckysliveaviation.co.uk. So, Sandy, it's 6 minutes past 5 in the evening in the UK. And Northerners would say it's tea time now. Hello, Telly. How are you? Is it breakfast time in New Zealand? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. And so you probably didn't expect me to be here today. It was something I planned to do yesterday, but unfortunately couldn't get away. And then today, I packed my stuff in the car this morning before I went to work and ran for the hills as soon as I possibly could. We did have an incident at work today, but that is thankfully dealt with. Just another day at the office, I think that's what they say. Lovely little Finnair from Helsinki. It is actually. It's early o'clock, isn't it, in New Zealand, Telly? And so it was my shift today. And so I was responsible for opening the business and conducting the day-to-day decisions. As I do quite often. And yeah, quite an interesting day at the office without going too much into it. Let's get back to the planes. And so, yeah, it will be tea time very shortly. But after packing up, I might call into the service station before going home to get myself something to tide me over. I think I've had a Belvita biscuit all day. Very busy day today. Won't do me any harm. You could feed a small country off me, so. But yeah, any suggestions for dinner would be nice. It might be a chippy tea. Can't go wrong with a chippy tea. Let's leave BA and the tea trolley for a quick rotation on an ATR 72. It was very quick. That caught me off guard. It really did. So that clicking you can hear is the tripod being stretched. There's nothing to worry about unless it falls off. Yeah, kind of. They take off quite quickly sometimes. Well, I haven't got any fruitellas left, you know, Andy. See, the problem is, I like fruitellas, but so do Ivy May and Tanya as well. And so they'll go to the shop. Oh, Mum, we bought you a pack of fruitellas. And then I go to eat them and they're gone. So I think I've got some airwaves in the car. I'll be grand. And so I wonder if we're going to have a lovely sunset like we had a sunrise this morning. It's not. And there was me thinking you were working. In the chat, lies, all lies. Do you know what? Decisions, Andy. He says, chippy tea, I'm starving now. Do I go for cotton chips, battered sausage and chips, or fish cake and chips? Oh, I haven't had a fish cake for ages. Like a fish cake. What about a pie, Andy? Do you do pies? What's your favourite pie? So my favourite pie used to be a cheese and onion pie, you know. And I know this isn't aviation related, but while we're talking about food, but as I've got older, I'm more your sort of meat and potato pie type of person. And it's just, I don't know, it just, somebody came into work this morning and, you know, in the office and through the office and heated their pasty up, and it was a meat and potato pasty, and it smelled absolutely delicious. So Tanya says cod or battered sausage or both. And Mark says battered sausage, chips and curry sauce. Oh, yeah, that sounds nice. That sounds very nice. Oh, sausage and onion pie. What time's tea, Mark? That sounds lovely. Sausage and onion pie. We were talking about Yorkshire pudding this morning. Yorkshire pudding and toad in the hole. I love toad in the hole. Wrap it up and eat it like a butty sandwich. Delish. It's homemade shepherd's pie tonight. Well, that's all right as well. That's not too shabby. Homemade shepherd's pie. So, yeah, Andy says it depends what brand the pies are in the chip shop as to whether he goes for it. So everybody raves over these pucker pies, don't they? Now, and there's nothing wrong with them. I just prefer Hollands, and it must just be because that's what I was kind of brought up on. My dad was from Greater Manchester. He's from Oldham, and so yeah, it was puddings and pies and that sort of thing when I was a kid. Andy, you need to come down to Frodsham and go and get one of Sue Coward's pies. Have you had one? So for those that are not local to the area, you've got Coward's Butchers that are in Frodsham, which is about 20 minutes, half an hour from here. And Mrs. Coward, or Sue Coward, is the butcher's wife, and she started making pies, and her pies are absolutely out of this world, mate. And they're really quite reasonably priced as well. Lovely, it is lovely. Yeah, you know, I'm a bit like that, you know, with pound shop stuff, pound bakery stuff. And so I think I'm just picky in my old age, you know. EasyJet jetting off. We've got some more incoming. We've got BA flying from Newcastle to London. And another EasyJet is on the approach to Manchester. This time leaving Belfast 32 minutes ago. Now that's a quick flight, isn't it? 33 minutes. Well, 34 minutes. They're due to land here in 1 minute's time. And so that might slightly be out, to be truthful, because they are just over Bredbury now, making their way. So not on final approach, a few miles out yet. And so when they're on their final approach, finals, they're over Heel Green and Moss Nook. And so they've still got a little way to go. And so they're in an A320 today, just over Stockport. So plenty of planes buzzing round in the terminal there. And so you can see Ryanair, a couple of EasyJet planes, a KLM Dutch Pride plane, getting themselves ready to go to Amsterdam. And BA look like they're on the taxi out of the apron as well. And so we've got a few that are going to leave in succession. EasyJet heading down the taxiway to the foot of the runway where they'll be taking their leave for Prague. And also Ryanair congering behind. But it looks like they're going to park on stand. You park a plane? Never quite sure. So how far is the Etihad out now? It can't be too far out. It was 20 minutes ago, not so long back, wasn't it? So I'm just going to spin you round because we have an arrival which is just on our radar. EasyJet colours, this one. Arriving from Belfast. Is Orange Airways. A bit of a wobbly landing then. Down safely nonetheless. Expertly done. Etihad is just over Horton Green. How far out would you say that was, Mark? It is Stelios. Is he still in charge of EasyJet, Stelios? Sir Stelios these days, isn't he? Ah, I can see a Dreamliner coming in. 787-10. Just over Cheadle now as we speak. So we're arriving in 1 minute. So I'll wait for them to come round these shrubbery. You know, the sky is so clear, you can see the vortex of the other planes in the sky beautiful today. It's really, really clear. They're just coming into view now. I can see the nose light on the Etihad, but I'm not going to turn you around just yet because I want you to be able to see the plane rather than the shrubbery around. Let's have a quick look at the EasyJet plane as it heads off. I see the vortex of plane just there as the EasyJet passes through the sky. Let's see now if we can feast our eyes on this one. It's a stunning gold liveried Dreamliner, this one. Very fitting for the time of day, landing in a beautiful sunny evening. The light will just bounce off this, creating stunning illusions, mixing with the gold. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Looks very rich, doesn't it? Lovely, lovely wing flexes on those. I love the silhouette they cast. I love the shape they cast as well on a Dreamliner. They really are a sight to behold, aren't they? And so was that the Air Canada that we caught the vortex of in the EasyJet picture just then? I haven't seen a Dreamliner for a while in Etihad colours. I missed the one, of course, the other night that came in Man City colours. So we'll swing round and catch a very lovely Dutch Pride heading home. Yeah, do you know what? You've got a good point there, Tanya. We might start seeing a few more special liveries coming into the summer. I know towards the back end of the summer we did, didn't we? We saw the Warner Brothers livery. We saw the Dreamliner, of course. Hello, Peter Conrad. I hope you're well. Great to have you with us, my friend. See if we can go in a bit closer to this one for you. Just going to plug my mobile in so it doesn't run out of battery. Hello, Life with Jade. I hope you're well. Thanks for stopping by. Great to have you with us. There we go. We're rescued. We're rescued. There's nothing worse than your phone running out of battery, is there? And so we're all right. We've got a power pack on that for a while now. Well, we're assuming the power pack's charged, that is. So if you're around tomorrow, I will be back at the airport tomorrow for you. We're going to go for about 11 o'clock. I think that might work. As soon as I can specify a time a bit better, I will, of course, make sure that you are notified. And the way to get notified when we are going to do our live streams is to hit the subscribe button and just click the notification bell, and that will let you know when our lives are due to start or expected to start, so that if you're free you can jump on with us and join the chat and the fun. So Andy's on pie and chips for his dinner, and it's my fault. Well, I've been blamed for worse. Jet2 package holidays, you can trust delivery on the plane arriving just now. And so in terms of adverts, Andy, you should only get one every 30 minutes because that's how it's timed at in my settings. I don't set the frequency any higher than that. There are some streams that go for about every 8 minutes, and that is not me at all. I do try and space them out for you so that they don't hinder your viewing pleasure too much. And if you find that you're getting too many adverts, please let me know, because I will go in and I will tamper with the settings again and try my best to reduce that for you. So you've only had 2 since it started. Okay, thank you for that. And so I know I watched my stream back the other night, and even I said, bleeming adverts, what's going on here? So, but I don't know if that was because I was watching it back, but certainly live, you shouldn't get them any more often than every 30 minutes. So the B plane are buzzing off out of Manchester. Thanks very much for the likes, by the way, everyone. It's great to have you along with us tonight for this Wednesday evening spotting at Manchester. Looks like they're in a holding position just now, waiting patiently for a space to open up within the terminal so that their passengers can depart and collect their belongings. So I'm not sure, Andy, in answer to your question, what is the appetite for streaming from Liverpool Airport? Would anybody fancy that? And so we mainly stream from Manchester. That's where we base ourselves. But I do want to travel to other airports, but obviously only if the appetite is there for it. And so they've paused for a moment and they've been invited to take their place in the terminal on a stand. And just in case you're new to us, it is Becky's Live Aviation.co.uk. We're Manchester. My name is Becky, and these are the planes. We try and do our streams twice weekly at Manchester Airport. It does evolve around what work we've got on for the week. Very much a hobbyist and still relatively young in comparison with a lot of the channels here at Manchester. Loving every minute of the spotting. That beautiful vision as it approaches Manchester Airport in this lovely, lovely evening sun. Sun is going down just over, blimey, I can't see now, I just looked over. I have thought about trialing Liverpool. I did do one stream before, but to be honest, it was awful because the weather was awful, and so. But I would like to go again. It's just the main worry for me about Liverpool is that I wonder if there's enough going on to capture an audience. At Manchester, we've got a couple of runways going on, lots of heavies. And that's what I worry about. I worry about that we've got enough to keep people entertained. The good thing about Manchester is obviously they have the heavies, They have the Emirates, they have the Dreamliners, the A350s, the A330s, and there's plenty of stuff to look at. And so it's the smaller airlines really that use Liverpool, although you do get stuff like Wizz Air at Liverpool as well. So I think it most definitely is worth a trip up there. And so right on the sea is Liverpool. Right on the sea, the River Mersey. The sea's the other side, that's the Irish Sea. And so, yeah, and like I said, if the appetite is there for the people watching, then by all means, of course, we'll go to Liverpool. Julie's having Domino's pizza. What time's tea, Julie? Shall I pop round? Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. And so what you'll have to do, get yourself down here and come with me, Andy. Well, if we can tally up our days off anyway. Oh, look at that. Stunning. Simply stunning. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to get some lovely pictures tonight, guys. Lovely pictures. So Telly's on his cereal for brekkie. There we've got Tui on their way in, just passing over Cheadle now. All the way from Ventura. And so you can definitely feel that sun going down. It has gone a bit cooler. And so it's beginning to make its descent behind the trees. Try not to look too much because it catches your retina. So all you can see is the sun when you look everywhere. Not ideal when you're operating cameras and trying to chat with people. Just coming into view is the TUI flight on finals. Finals right now. Boeing 737, this one. And it's 13 years old. It looks, for all the money, like it's one of those white and red livery ones. I really like these ones. They're really smart. And so Air Baltic are just over Buxton, are they, Mark? Awesome. I really like the liveries on these. I think it looks really fresh. And so, yeah, Andy, in answer to your, what about Birmingham, East Midlands? Yeah, and like I said, if the appetite is there, then yes, that's what I want to do. So yeah, I really would like to go and see the 747. I know we only have them when Atlas Air are bringing cargo, don't we, at Manchester? Unless there you get rare diverts. We had the 777s as well. We get those on diverts. We've had a couple of those that have arrived. We had the Peace 777 and also the Privilege. Do you remember that in the summer? Absolutely stunning. Got videos actually on the channel of both of those planes. Very, very smart. So yeah, I mean, come down, Andy, I don't mind. I don't mind if you want to come down. Hello, Scary 2002. Do you know what? The light is just a bit stunning around now, isn't it? It's not bad at all. So we will be here for another while. I've got my torch tonight. I forgot it last week. Blimey. I came up and did an evening stream last Thursday, and packing up in the dark wasn't the best, especially with no torch. It was, yeah, the blunder that I try not to replicate today. Can I get it? Where's it gone? There it is. I was too busy waving at the airfield deputy manager as they drove past, and then that kind of crept up on me. So apologies for that, folks. The good thing I like about the rapport we've got with the marshals and the duty managers and stuff like that. They kind of recognise us now. And so they give us a wave whenever they pass. The fire crew give us a wave when they go past as well, which is really cool. And so, yeah, the lighting this evening is absolutely beautiful. Eurowings, lovely. You know, they're like bus services. I haven't seen Eurowings for ages. And then all of a sudden, there's Eurowings everywhere. Julie, you maybe is that the chocolate that Tanya's put on with the chocolate slab? There's a lady on TikTok shop that makes the chocolate and she packs it online, and it's absolutely something else. Tanya will tell you. There you go. TikTok shop is called Loads of Chocolates, and honestly, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's go out and get this one. There we go. Flying into the sun. Hello, Mark. Hope you're well. Another arrival by EasyJet. And Mark says, how's Manchester been tonight? Do you know what? It's been a bit of all right, you know. It's been lovely. So there are a few. Baltic are just on finals now, by the look of it. They're just coming in over heel green, so we'll tip around and we'll go and see. Do you know what, Andy? You're quite right. It's been absolutely stunning. And do you know what? When that sun goes down, you're going to see some lovely, lovely lighting this evening. I wonder if it's going to be as stunning as it was this morning. So we are 28 likes off 100 for today's stream, which for our wee small channel is pretty awesome. So thanks very much for your support tonight. It's greatly appreciated. It's going to be beautiful tomorrow, isn't it, Mark? I hope so, because we're streaming again tomorrow. Hoping to be here and ready to go for 11 o'clock tomorrow. Couple of things on first thing, but that then should allow us the time, and obviously setting up the studio when we arrive as well. Be here for a few hours. Lovely Air Baltic. And so Julie says in the chat, if we get 100 likes, she's going to give some memberships. Very kind of you, Julie, as always. And so the sun's gone from burning me leg to it being a little bit on the chilly side. So I'm going to put my coat back on, I think. We'll just watch this one go first. Lufthansa City, we saw it come in earlier on this afternoon. Hello, Russell. Hope you're good. Great to have you with us. And you know what? That one's taken off. I'm just going to see if I can get this one as well. Because that one very, very closely behind it. Oh, remember that advert? Who'd you like best, Daddy or Chips? Chips. Girl after my own heart. So EasyJet is on the way in from Geneva. Isn't that the one that left earlier on? Pretty sure it is, you know. I'm just going to whack my coat on, folks. As the sun goes down, there's a lovely orangey hue. See if I can turn the camera around in a minute and show you. Lovely orangey hue, unlike, very different to the reddy purple sky that we saw this morning. turn this round. It's absolutely stunning, the lighting, the way it hits the clouds. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's what Manchester looks like tonight. Hello HDC, how are you? Hope you're well. Beautifully clear picture. Thank you very much, Russell. Always wicked to hear great feedback. I worked so hard, many sleepless nights. But you know what? I think, dare I say, we've reached a happy medium with that. Well, we'll not speak too much about it. We'll call it code word Bruno. Another flight on the arrival. Hello, Nige. Hope you're good. And if you look really closely, I'll try and pan out a little bit. See that little dot in the sky? That's the next one coming in to land behind it. Bonjour, Nige. I hope you're good. There were just 22 likes off 100, which is absolutely incredible for a pop-up stream. Very grateful for your company tonight. Or this morning, wherever it may be in the world you are. If you're new to us, don't be afraid to come and say hello to us in the chat. It'd be great to see you. I just can't believe how clear the sky is tonight. It's absolutely beautiful. Really is. A little bit of movement in the terminal. Do you know what? They're doing really well with that Jet 2 hangar, aren't they? They really are. They seem to be flying through it now, you know. Hello again. Is that Ivy May or is that Nanny? So Ivy May is talking on my mother-in-law's account, I think. Do you know what? I couldn't agree more with you, Mark. It is going to look absolutely incredible when it's finished, isn't it? And so it's Ivy May on Nanny's account, is it? Very good. Does Nanny know you're watching YouTube? And so we've hit a little bit of a lull, folks. But yeah, you can see the airport coming along nicely, can't you? The landscape of the airport has changed quite a lot. Just casting our eyes across the old and the new buildings. You see those green screens, that's where behind those they test the engines. As I was leaving the other day, they were completing their tests, and some of the roars that comes out from behind those green screens, you totally understand why they're there. I would have loved to have got that on the stream, but unfortunately it happened afterwards. Manchester Airport is stretching all the time, Peter. It really is. The twinkling of the lights as it heads off. Smashing. Absolutely smashing. And so we're just 16 likes off 100 likes. Thanks so much for all the likes today. It's really, really appreciated. We are a small channel. We only started up about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, something like that. And pure enjoyment. It's something we love doing as a family. And it stemmed from there, really. We started off taking pictures and videos on our phones. And then we got a second-hand camcorder. And then started sort of building from there, really. And so the journey that we've completed so far has been an epic one. And we've still got so much more that we want to do as well. And so we're really, really delighted and pleased to have you along for the journey. Nige, yes, I am on tomorrow, my friend. I'm hoping on an 11 o'clock start tomorrow. So I was hoping for an early one, but I was reminded of an appointment that we have. So I will keep that, and then I will jump in the car, chuck all the stuff in, make sure everything's charged, of course, because otherwise we're all right. We're well in there for power, I think. it's all tickety-boo. And so, yeah, it's looking like it could be another hair and nails job. Got to see a man about a dog. No, one of the cars is in for a service tomorrow, so we need to sort that and run a few little missions early doors before I get in the car and run up to the airport. And so we will be with you for around 11 o'clock. I keep saying 9. That's because I normally go for 9 o'clock, isn't it, during the winter? And so Connor Thomas says, on this EasyJet flight going to Copenhagen. You're flying on it, Connor, are you? Julie says, where's Copenhagen? I think that's close to Glockenspiel, Julie. Ivy May would tell you. Lovely SAS Connect flight, London, Copenhagen. Not flying around my head or wherever it was. Wee beastie. And I like the reg on this plane. It's EI Sit. Somebody after my own heart named registered that one. EI Sit. Hello, Matt. I hope you're well. See if we can get an extreme close-up of the branches. I don't want an extreme close-up. I want this lovely little Ryanair lit-up thing. No worries, Nige. Catch you later on Discord. And if you'd like to continue the chat, folks, outside of our streams, then please do join our Discord chat server. And the way to do that is just by going to our chat. If you click on the link in the post that's pinned to the top of the chat, you will be able to join our Discord server. Where we'll have plenty of chat and frivolity, pictures, all the information to do with the channel, any little ideas that are bouncing around. That's where we discuss it first before we do it. And so we've got a lovely little community in there, and we would love for you to join us. Just 7 likes off 100 now, folks. Have I liked it myself? Is that cheating? And so if you're watching on one item and have access to another item, that counts as well, I believe. Maybe I am cheating now. EasyJet. Off they go. I really love the airport in the evening and in the early hours as it's going dark and as the sun's coming up, because you see quite another side to the airport. It really comes alive at night time, and I know that probably sounds funny for me to say that, but you know, it's quite a different feeling at night. You'd expect when the sun goes down and it goes dark in these parts, you'd expect it to feel really, really eerie, and it doesn't. It's such a really calm place to be. First thing in the morning, and into the evening when the darkness is around. And yeah, it's really stunning. And then you see all the twinkling of the lights, and you look at these buildings, and there's lots of people milling around, and it's really, really awesome. PSA Steve, hello, good morning from SoCal. Just tuned in on YouTube, wishing well to all. Well, hello, thanks for joining us. And Anne49 says, hi, Becky. Well, hi, Anne. Hope you're well. And guess what, folks? Guess what? Now, earlier on, Julie made a promise. She said, if we reach 100 likes on the stream, she's going to be dishing out some memberships. Very, very kindly, of course. But yeah, guess what? We're on 101. $99 on yours. You know what? It's the reason we do this is because our community, they are absolutely second to none, and it's such a pleasure to spend this time with people. It really is. We love plane spotting. You love plane spotting, and we like to do it in an environment it's for everyone. Everyone is welcome, no matter where they're from, no matter who they are. Everyone is welcome to join in on the fun. And so just approaching is an arrival to the airport. I believe the Emirates is on its way in, and so we're going to stick around for the Emirates. We may finish on the Emirates tonight, folks, depending on the lighting. We may finish tonight on the Emirates so that I don't fall down the hill on the way back. It was a bit dicey last Thursday. A few late nights might train my eyes so I can see a bit better in it, but I've got my torch, I've got my hat torch tonight as well, so we're well equipped to see in the dark. Thank you so much for 100 likes. Julie, thank you so much. Julie, such an amazing supporter and believer in our channel, has gifted 10 Becky's Live Aviation memberships. Listen out, your name might follow. So, Laura Holbrook Maloney, Mark Lawrence, Mark Garner, Lee, Tarnish 7, Lord Andrew, Spencer C, Tina Roberts, Scary 2002, and Abby Moore have all received a gifted membership from our friend Julie Evans. Thank you ever so much, mate. You are an absolute star, and I'm very, very grateful for you. Enjoy your gifted memberships, folks. And so what that gifted membership does, one of the perks it does, is when you're in the chat, you can actually use the emojis. And so we've got a few emojis there, which is pretty darn awesome. And we're adding them all the time as well. So Air France are making their approach. I just see them coming around the trees. Can we get this one? just taken off. I don't know if I can see it. It's like literally just pocket rocket style, gone. That was so quiet. The evening is really beginning to land here at Manchester. So we might need to make some adjustments to the ISO settings. My camera is not a camera that is particularly awesome at filming in the dark. It's not bad, but it's not one of its top specs. But hopefully your picture will remain just as good. Hello, Irish Train Guy. Hope you're good. Irish Train Guy is in Dublin tonight. Is there anybody out there? Indeed. Is there anybody out there? So I'll try and adjust it again because we adjusted the settings for, there we go, that might be a bit better. We adjusted the settings for the sun. So see if we can brighten that up a bit. How's that looking where you are, folks? Mark, thank you so much for joining us. Been great to have your company tonight, this afternoon, this evening. So the light is bouncing around a little. I'm just going to try and adjust this to suit us a bit better. So hello Becky, I hope you're well. It's gone all dazzly. Apologies, folks. Keeps catching those trees. Hello, Sagira Mahmood. Am I on at 7 tomorrow? It may not be 7 tomorrow. We're going to go for a daytime stream tomorrow. And so probably around 11 o'clock. And we'll stay for a few hours. No, Andy, thank you for joining us. I'll catch up with you soon, okay? I'll just see if we can get an update on the Emirates. The Emirates is just over Ashbourne, so just this side of Derby. And so I think, no worries, Andy. I'll speak to you soon. Go and get your head down and I'll speak to you later or tomorrow, okay? The Qatar's in 5 minutes. What a treat. I missed the Qatar the other day. So I had to go and do the school run, didn't I? Made it by the skin of my teeth as well. Blimey. Like a little city comes alive at night. Very, very different look at the airport as the sun goes down. Still as busy for visitors, even in the dark, it is here. So A380 is near Macclesfield. Thank you very much. That's not too far out at all now then. If it's in Mac, that's only over the back. And so looks like the Qatar will follow that as well. Qatar's turning on finals. Thanks, Julie. Sorry, my camera is trying to focus on those trees again. Of course, we're losing the light as well, so it may struggle at times with that. So Qatar is after the BA. Wow, okay. The Eurowings. Arriving at Manchester. And so Lee says Qatar is 6 miles out of your house. Okie dokie. It's not too far. It's just over the back of us then. And so I can see the Emirates is making its turn to get on the flight path to Manchester. This looks like BA that's on finals now, just over Cheadle. A bit closer than Cheadle, actually. Let's see if we can get this one first, shall we? Yeah, Julie, I think we might. What we'll do is we'll get the A380 and the Qatar, and then I think we'll call it a day for today. And so I am back tomorrow, round about 11 o'clock. And so hopefully you'll be able to join me then. I will be here for a few hours for your viewing pleasure. So yeah, we will. We'll watch the Qatar come in. We'll watch the Emirates come in, and then we'll pack up and try not to fall down the hill. And then it'll be off to the garage for something sweet for the journey home. Is it really? So it should be sunny until 7, and then the rain's on its way. Okay. And so after tomorrow being Thursday, I think it'll probably be Sunday, the next stream that we do. However, we do have a little hangout that we call the Hangar. And so what we do on that is we have a little bit of a social. And we build model aircraft. And so we're still in the completion of the A380. The decals, decal gate. You know, I was just about to say exactly the same thing, Julie. And so you'll see me fumble my way through making model aircraft. And we had quite a giggle on Saturday night, didn't we? The people that were there on that. We did. We had quite a giggle. There was pieces flying everywhere, and my big fat sausage fingers were getting in the way. It was really quite a giggle. And so if you're at a loose end one evening this week, we'll do just that. You know, we'll stick a stream on and we'll try and finish that A380 off, and we'll decide the engine. How many times did that engine drop off? We had to super glue it on in the end, didn't we? And so yeah, we'll do that. That'd be nice. That we'll catch up sometime. I'm not sure if that'll be Friday or Saturday night yet. We'll work that out. It is. I thought it was. I was just about to say, this looks for all money like the Qatar. So the light is such that everything looks incredibly dark. I'm just going to see if I can lighten this up a little bit. That might be a bit better for your viewing pleasure. Should we try and do it a bit more? That might be all right. What's that like at home? Is that all right? I'll just go for a bit more. No, that's too much, that, I think, isn't it? Well done. Tanya's finished at work. Woo-woo. No, hang on. You've got 2 minutes. What do you mean? Oh, look at that pop there now. Does that look all right, Lee? I just thought as the sun was going down, it kind of went a bit pear-shaped, but now that we've actually leveled out, that looks pretty good, that, doesn't it? How shiny was that? Absolutely. That's good. It looks all right, does it, Mark? Good. I'm glad about that. So I know it went a little bit dark there for a moment, and so it's about getting the settings right on the camera to be able to capture what you need, isn't it? And so you try and adjust it, you know, to where so it doesn't look grainy. That was my worst fear, that it might actually look grainy. It's actually got to the point in the evening now where my view on the camera is actually better than my view, you know, catching sight of it. But yeah, the light's bouncing off it now, isn't it? Lovely. Lovely jubbly. We'll leave the Qatar for now. We'll switch round and I'll try not to make you dizzy. And we'll see if we can get this little jet coming in. Do you think so, Lee? I might stay for a bit longer, you know. Like I said, I've got my torch tonight. I've got my head torch as well. And so the other night, it says, if you'd have been here, you'd have been laughing hysterically at me, falling over stuff, trying to wrap wires up with one hand and hold my phone in the other hand because the torch was on it. Blimey. And so, yeah, we're fully equipped tonight, made sure of that. And so I just ended up in the end, you know, because I was trying to coil these wires up because I like everything to be tidy. I ended up just wrapping it up in a ball and doing it when I got home the other night because I just couldn't see to do anything. And at one stage I thought, blimey, how am I going to get down? But we're okay. Don't worry, don't panic, we're all right. The lighting is absolutely spectacular here now. I just want to show you very, very quickly. Very, very quickly, I'm going to spin the camera around because this evening is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at that sky. Beautiful sky here tonight. Beautiful. But we do have another arrival. Unlike my A380 that has its engines and none of them are super glued on. And the decals are all probably stuck down, unlike the one on mine. The one plane you don't need an extreme close-up of because it's ginormous. Absolutely stunning. Is he going to take a long taxi? Absolutely. I couldn't agree more with you, HGC. No, absolutely. You know what? You're right. I keep expecting the Emirates flag to be curly, you know, like the decals on my A380. But they are pristine, aren't they, Julie? Absolutely pristine. I wonder if it'll bounce the light off like it did on the Qatar. Such a feat of engineering. Look at that light bouncing off, man. Absolutely beautiful. So shiny, so shiny. Absolutely. Mark, take screenshots And you know what? I always say this to people when they join us. You can submit them, join our Discord, or send them to me at beckyslive@outlook.com, and I'll use them as a thumbnail. So that then you might see your picture, and I'll credit you with it. I'll say that it's yours. Picture taken a still from. Hello, Ivy May. Ivy May's at home now. And so thanks so much for all the likes tonight. It's really, really appreciated. Really appreciated. It really helps our little channel to grow by letting YouTube know that we're doing a great job. Absolutely awesome, all the support you've given us tonight. Thank you so much. I've got that image, and I will use that if that's all right. And so the next evening stream, or maybe even the next daytime stream, we will use. Oh, Julie, thanks so much. The gifting of another membership, 11 memberships on this stream, gifted by Julie Evans. Absolutely magnificent supporter of the channel. And John Lipman is the lucky recipient. Thanks a lot, Mark. It's just pinged up on my phone, and so when I arrive home tonight, after putting everything away and setting everything up, I will have a look at that. Sun Express off ski. See if we can catch sight of the Emirates. Shall we keep going till 7? Shall we call it at 7, folks? Yeah, do you know what? We will. We'll keep going till 7, and then we'll pack we'll pack away, and then we'll come back tomorrow at 11, and we'll come and see you and spend a few hours together watching the planes. I know one thing, I'll sleep tonight, folks. So we have got another incoming. Just going to see if I can get my fingers to pinch together on my screen so I can see what it is. Well, Flight Radar's having an episode by the look of it, because it's not telling me who it is. It's done that a few times, hasn't it, today? Point noted, Julie. Julie says it's nice to see photos in the photos and not chat. Yeah, I can hold my head up. I can hold my hand up on that one. I put a message in the wrong chat, didn't I, earlier on? So apologies. There is another arrival. The twinkling of the lights in the sky. We need some shiny pics if anyone knows how to do it, says Julie. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I will have a look at that as well. Another Eurowings flight comes in. Do you know what? I was just about to say the same. It's not a camera that's best used for shooting at night, but it is bearing up quite well, and I hope the picture is okay for you. Yes, John, we're still here. Do you know what? I like night streams as well. I really love night streams. They provide a very, very different view of the airport and the planes, don't they? I love the way you see all the lights from, obviously, the lights off the plane. They've turned their tail light off. You see all the lights reflecting on the body of the plane, and it just, like I said, they give you such a different feel of the airport. They really do. Thanks a lot, Mark. That's really nice of you to say. And so it is going darker and darker by the minute. And so we will do till 7, and then we will pack up at 7, just to make it easier, a little bit easier to get down the hill, I think. Yeah, it is different. The sound reverberates differently at night, doesn't it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I must say, it's so nice to have telly on board, because normally we do morning streams, and with telly being in New Zealand, obviously it's 11 hours in front of us, aren't you, telly? So it's Thursday already there. And so it's just lovely to have you on at this end of the day as well, rather than you staying up really late to watch our streams. It's nice for you to wake up with us. And so sometimes you forget, don't you, that people really can tune in from all over the world, and they do tune in from all over the world, and it absolutely blows my mind every time. Every time people say, oh yeah, we're in Thailand, or we're in New Zealand, or Australia, or America, or Europe, or wherever it is people are tuning in from, it's totally mind-blowing that I can be stood here at the airport, and you can be viewing it in your living room or on the train or wherever it is you are. Do you know what? That sounds like an awesome idea. Camp out, Manchester Airport, s'mores and hot chocolate. That sounds amazing. And so it looks like we've got some nighttime plane spotters just sitting down from me. And so, like I said, it really is my bed and breakfast stream. It really is. You kind of, the people that join us, it's brilliant. It really is brilliant. And so, yeah, it's my fault you're all here as well. And so I do my best to look after you. The sound of that ATR 72 just in the distance there. Julie says she's going to have to go out now and buy some chocolates. Sorry. Mika, good evening in Finland. Great to see you, my friend. And so we are going to end at 7 o'clock tonight, UK time. But I'll return at 11 o'clock in the morning, UK time, for some plane spotting fun. We'll hang out for a few hours. We'll watch some planes. We'll have some chat. And in the meantime, if you would like to chat in between the streams, you can, quite simply by joining our Discord channel. So you can go into the chat, and you can just click on the link that's pinned at the top of the chat. You can also find that same link on our bio page, the page with all the links on and the information about us. And so you do that there. And so if you do take any stills of the footage, I'd love to see them. You can send those in the photos part of the chat. You can also email them to beckyslive@outlook.com, And what we might do is we'll use them as thumbnails on future streams, and obviously give you the credit for taking those stills as well. Really, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Really looking forward to seeing that. The shiny A380 pictures, Baltic. Baltic just coming into the frame there. There's another arrival just coming through. They are incredibly shiny, aren't they, tonight? Telly says, I can't take credit for the chocolate bar, but I can take credit for eating it. Yeah, definitely after my own heart, that one. Julie says, sorry, this is a recorded message. She's out at the moment buying heaps of chocolate. Brilliant. Shiny lights. We're just going to get this arrival. No, we're not, because we're going to overshoot it because it went blurry. There we go. Aer Lingus just arriving. Oh, yeah, that sounds nice. Chocolate orange slab. I could smash that, couldn't I? Mika, welcome to Runway Visitor Park. It's a pleasure to have you on board, my friend. Let's see if I can get this one. I've gone a bit too quick. There it is. I thought it had got past me then. There, Baltic. Very good. They've all got their window blinds open. Well, folks, I'm afraid it's reached that point of the evening where we have to begin to say our goodbyes. But it won't be forever, just until tomorrow. I will return to the airport at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, as near as damn it anyway. Few little things to do in the morning before I jump in the car and hop up to Manchester. And you know what? I'd really love it if you could join me. I've had a really great 3 hours with you this afternoon. We've laughed, we've chatted, and we've seen some heavies and we've seen some pocket rockets, and we've made new friends. We've communicated with our old friends and welcome new members. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's always a pleasure and a privilege to be welcomed into your life. If you want to join us after the stream, you can. If you want to chat to us in between streams, you can. All you need to do is jump on our Discord server, and you've got a lovely little community of people that will chat and laugh and giggle. We bounce ideas round about the stream and what people would like to see. We also do a little spin-off live called The Hangar, where we hang out and we build model airplanes and we have laughs and giggles, and I fumble my way through it. And it's just a lovely, warm community where everyone is welcome, and we just all get along, and it's lovely. And so until next time, which is tomorrow, I'll set up the live when I get home. And so I am going to start packing away in the next couple of minutes. Thank you so much for liking, for subscribing, for lurking and working, for being a member, for hitting that notification bell so that you know when we're live and you can keep an eye on everything that we do. Thank you for following us on our other social media formats. You can find us at TikTok, at Instagram. You can find us at the artist formerly known as Twitter, now called X. And we've also got a website as well, www.beckysliveaviation.co.uk. If you want to get in touch, well, that's simple. You can do on one of our social media pages. You can also email me, beckyslive@outlook.com. Huge thank you to our mods, our super mods, anyone that's gifted a membership, anyone that's donated. Everything goes straight back into the channel to make improvements, and every donation, every hello, every like, everybody here is valued. And so thank you ever so much. Captain Lyle, hello. It's great to have you with us, but unfortunately we are about to take our leave of you, my friend. If you're all available, I will see you tomorrow. Julie, you lovely lady. Grant Muddyman was gifted a membership by Julie. And with that, I will say thank you very much indeed, and see you tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your day if it's ahead of you. And I will catch you Thursday, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Take care. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye for now.